Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Testament Azimus and you are watching RAGELogin, and this is Jade, Reboot stream number 2, total stream number 14. Note to self, next time I'm at Walmart, get a goddamn life. So, we left off last time, not quite done with the first part of the prologue, or was it the second part? There's one of the parts of the prologue we weren't quite done with. So, we're going to have to fix that. Methinks. So, just getting some word out to some people that probably don't care, but that's fine. We'll do it anyway, why not? So, without further ado, let's continue. And I haven't, so this is just from where I left off. Ruby? Yes? Oh, I never told you you kick ass. Not today. Well, you do. One day left before the exam, which we obviously spent experimenting with Johnny. This thing is seriously cool. And considering the ease with which I took to using it, I must have used the whip before. In life I don't remember. Testament, try this next. Try this next. What I need some serious parts with though is Johnny's gun mode. I already have a fire dust charging the right gauntlets that aim my fist in the direction of the dummy Penny's position. The creases sparkle with the string energy. I snap my fingers, I reveal my open palm. Then the symbol shines with stronger red light for a split second before the single energy volley leaves it. Shoots forward and makes short work of the dust particles around the point of impact. Oh! The dummy's actually slightly changed this time. Yay me! I groan upon my face. Ow! Gauntlet, right. Okay, that's enough for today. Eh? But there's so many disc crystals left. Almost like of them. Which I won't allow you to waste on trying to make me master a skill that will in no way be decent enough by tomorrow morning. It's not a waste. You're my friend, and I want you to get better. Oh, darn it. I got angry again. What I think Testament means is that you should probably keep that supply for when we have time to set up proper training. Thanks for the assist, Penny. What Penny said. We should start thinking about rest anyway. Okay. Phew. That's settled. What did I do to meet the two nicest girls in Vale? Have I ever done some good in my life? And speaking of the third girl in my life so far. Evelyn, we're done. We return to the other side of the amphitheater, and we find Evelyn still doing the same thing she's been doing the whole day. Good. Stabbing a dummy with a small fork over and over again. A dummy which she has for some reason decorated with a blonde wig. Why a fork? So, you coming dinner with us? In a little while. Seriously, why a fork? Is that a weapon or something? Evelyn, are your weapons cutlery by any chance? Nope. I'm stumped. Or better yet, if she's not training, I really don't want to know what or who she's stabbing in her mind. And why with a fork? Okay then. See you later. Yep. I'm stepping back versatile as I grab the equally confused Penny and Ruby. I hope whatever funk she's in doesn't extend to things other than the dummy. Bunny is sad. And stabby. We're almost there. It's less than 12 hours until the exam. I can't help but feel nervous. Even with Penny and Evelyn by my side, I don't know what to expect from this. I don't know if I'm prepared enough. Hey, Penny, do you know anything about the specific details of the exam? Not much. Ruby knows more, having gone through it herself, but she was told to not share such details with us. Of course not. Also, I don't think her knowledge would be 100% useful to us. Our exam is certainly going to be different from hers. What do you mean? Well, the specifics change with the institution. An instant exam for any academy at this level aims to pair people as partners, mix couples as groups of 4, and test their ability to work together towards a common goal. In our case, though, we've already been put into a team. I can only hypothesize that our exam's focus will be on testing our skills, as both individuals and as a team. Makes sense. And it does give us some hints as to what kind of exam it'll be. It should be an exam that will test our aptitude as huntsmen. Also, how we'll work as a team. Considering that our huntsman's job is to fight the creatures of Grimm, I can't help but think... I'm back. Hey, Evelyn. Am I sharing wine? Kind of. I'm not in the tolerance zone. Is there anything we can do to help? Not really, no. Nothing at all? What exactly is the problem? I have to tell you, but I can't. Not yet. Not yet. Then when? After the exam? That's pretty specific timing. Wait. Evelyn, do you know something about the exam Penny and I don't? I do. As much as I'd like to vent, it would be unfair. Unfair how? I can't tell you. Can you please change the subject? I don't really want to not talk about this. Don't really want to not talk about it. I guess being asked questions that you can't answer can be mildly frustrating. Testament, stop adding words and fucking read the goddamn thing. That'd be great. It's okay, Evelyn. I appreciate that you want to tell us anyway. Thanks. I think you should just get some sleep. You? Do you mean we? Of course! We! To be completely functional as carbon-based biological beings, we should all go into rest mode. You should really take something for those hiccups. If it is something medical. Is it just me that she actually starts hiccuping whenever she's embarrassed or nervous? Seems a bit excessive for a group of first years. First years with 6 months of training behind them. The evaluation is supposed to be for that level of skill. It's still an exam that specifically aims to place them in danger. I wonder about that. Ozpin? Like many things in life, danger is a relative concept. What is a dangerous endeavor for a first-year student would be a mere annoyance to a senior, and nothing to a seasoned huntsman. So, this test is be prepared being a danger. I wonder about that. You have a lot of faith in this team. Faith has nothing to do with it, Glenda. It's knowledge. Miss Damrot has experience and skill under her belt. James didn't disclose much about Miss Polodinia, but his lack of a position or worry about her being placed in the combat situation speaks volumes. Mr. Decabetus is a complete amateur, though. His aura has been unlocked, and he's skilled with his weapon of choice. That's more than enough to survive, with the help of his teammates. And the last member? Oh, her? She'd probably be able to clear this test on her own. I'll go ahead and safety save here. Probably don't need to, but I'm going to. This is the Emerald Forest. Don't look down. Oh God, look down! And it's going to be the location of your exam. What is our objective here, Master? Objectives, Miss Poldinia. First, Would you track down and group up with the last member of your team? She's already in the forest, waiting for you. Afterwards, you'll check your target. Target? A creature of Grim, stronger and bigger than what ones usually nest so close to Vale, has appeared in the Emerald Forest. You'll find this creature and destroy it. So we're actually looking for trouble. Oh joy. What kind of Grim? Osmond shakes his head. You won't always have the luxury of knowing what kind of enemy awaits you beforehand, Mr. Decabeus. So we need to enter the forest, find our fourth and final member, track down this unknown Grim, and kill it. Yes. Take your positions. Mr. Goodwitch points at 3 discolored patches of grass on the ground, motioning for us to come stand on them. I guess we're going to be teleported in the forest? Maybe it's a slide? I hope it's not a slide. One last thing. As is customary for Beacon, the first person you lay eyes on upon entering the forest will be your partner for the next 4 years. What? But Headmaster, I thought what, Miss Poldinia? Why is Pin looking like that? Nothing, Headmaster. Why is Evelyn looking like that? And to make things fair, they're all going to get launched at the same time. Oh no. He did not just say what I think he... You gray-haired asshole! That shit's still funny. You'd have to see it like 8 times. I don't even care. What in the blaze was that? I wish you were smart enough to know when to stay down. No. I bet there's my male teammate. I could tell me the bloke was a complete amateur, after all. I hope he's experienced enough to survive this landing. Ow! Ah! Here he was! Ah! Owie! Well, that was enlightening. I now know 2 things. First, with enough trees in my way, Ark can even help me survive a fall from that height. Second, it doesn't stop the pain from happening, because my everything hurts! It's already fading, but I need to close my eyes. Focus on recovering like the girls taught me. For a few seconds, or is it minutes? For a brief interval of time, all that there is me, my pounding headache, and the forest. And then... thank the gods you're alive. And a familiar voice reaches out to me. Then, light, experienced footsteps, which take care to make the least noise possible, as I've trained to do so. Their source stops right beside me and now stands between me and the morning sun. How do you feel? Is anything broken? The voice is lower than Penny's or Evelyn's, but still definitely female. There's no bubbliness or cuteness in it. But something more mature and hard? No. Ours already taking care of the rest. It just hurts. At least you could expect, considering the height you fell from. And the number of branches I hit on my way down, too. She chuckles. It was guttural, low. Her mouth probably closed the shit after my words. I need some drink. Yeah, drink of choice tonight is just cold water. Just out at the podcast, there's lots of screaming involved and shit, so... you know. Perfect time to do voice work, right? I mean, why not? Can you stand? Let me help you up. She's offering to help me stand. Probably offering me her hand, too. I guess I can at least open my eyes. My head doesn't pulsate that bad anymore anyway. Yeah, she's nothing like Penny or Evelyn. For one, she's tall. Almost as tall as me. Her skin is unlike any I can remember. A golden blonde which only serves to further highlight her impressive physique. I mean, wow. Off my memory, but I don't think I've ever seen someone with such a defined body. She's at the border between attractiveness and buffness. Game got your tongue? Damn it, what's it with me? Pretty girls and staring. I think I answered my own question in that sentence. Sorry about that. I imagine you're my third teammate? And your partner. Oh, right, there's also that. I groan and raise my torso from the ground. I stand in my right hand. I find it left in a firm grip as she pulls. My name is Testament D. Cabegis. Jacqueline B. Ivory. But you can call me Jack. So, how the heck did you end up flying through the air and crashing into the Emerald Forest? Same way you got here, probably. You mean walking? What do you mean walking? What I said. I walked to the Emerald Forest. You walked to the Emerald Forest. Yeah. So, unless your Samus allows you to walk on air... God damn it, Headmaster! What the hell? Oh, my voice kind of cracking here. The Headmaster used some kind of hidden panels on the cliff overlooking the forest to launch us. He did a what? Come on a pike, that's crazy. Then again, that's just like him. You mean the Headmaster is prone to do stuff like this? You don't know the half of it. I've known him for 10 years now, and that should be known, not know. That's... I've never seen such creatures in my life, but a conversation I've had with Evelyn comes to mind. Made of shadows, with a mask of bone and eyes of crimson. The natural enemy of mankind, unrelenting, insatiable, with an exclusive appetite for human flesh or hate for human life. The creatures of Grimm. You've never seen one before. As Jack places her right hand on my left shoulder, I realized that I had been clenching my right hand pretty hard. My left hand was already grasping at the hilt of Johnny's whip. I laid my upper lip, noticing my heavy perspiration as the pack of wolf-like creatures growls and slowly prowls closer to us. Scary critters, ain't they? They're a bit too big to be called critters, I think. There you go. Fall back on what's familiar. Relax enough so that you won't freeze. Just go on my shoulder, only to place her back against mine. Not too much that you become careless. These things have a nasty habit of surprising you. They don't scare, they don't care about missing limbs, and they keep on coming until either party's dead. I swallow, slowly extracting my whip. Giving my right snarls in my direction as his claws dig in the ground. How's your aura? I'm not completely full, but recovering. I feel her back muscles flex, and hear some of the machinery coming from her front. More than enough for a few Beowulfs. Just keep calm and aware of your surroundings. And don't forget, I feel her right fist bump me in the left eye. We're in this together, alright? That actually does make me feel better. Thanks, Jack. You're welcome. Now. Hey, pseudo-flu bags! I want to jump out of my skin and extract my out fully. The pack snarls and howls, tongues wetting sharp chops, backs arching and claws digging to the ground. Yeah, I'm talking to you, fur coat rejects. Come and get some. On our first fight. Ow. come on. Oh, come on. This guy's hurt. Assholes. Cut that out. Stop it. Yeah, it's gonna be good enough. Got it. Alright, next. No, next, mate. That was the rest of them. Good job. What? I look around the clearing. It's not empty except for me, Jack, and a few black shapes slowly dissipating into smoke. My eyes widen as I realize that in the time it took me to defeat 2 of them, Jack has brushed the rest of the pack. Only for a moment, though. I'm a fighting amateur, while Jack is much more experienced than me. What is there to be surprised about? He broke out of the freeze phase pretty quickly. Not too shabby fighting skills either. Oh, you're just saying that. No, seriously. You're way better than I thought you'd be. When Aspen told me you were a total amateur, I have expected I to carry you to go bridal style. That made cutting down the grim pretty difficult. Sorry, it's locking up a bit on my end. I'm not sure what's causing that. Oh? So that's what we're to do. Yeah. Shut down and destroy a particularly nasty grim after beating up with the last member of our team. Who, of course, finds Testament first and becomes his partner. Aww. Hi, I'm Penny. So that's what was on their minds. They want to be my partner? That's... I'm sorry they got sad because of it. But I feel kind of happy knowing that. Jack, these are my friends and your 2 other teammates. She's Penny and the other girl is the... You! What? Me! You meet again, murderer. Stop calling me that or I swear the gods out! What are you doing here? Oh? Didn't you hear your partner, Poisoner? I want your new teammates. No. For the next 4 years. Over my dead body. Oh, if you insist. Ah, me. Ha! Bring on, carrots. I'll tie your ears up with the double overhand and then beat that gray asshole to a pulp with your furry ass! Okay, time out. I live between the 2 girls, stretching my arms to the side so as to increase the dangerously diminishing distance between them. Oh, what's going on here? You 2 know each other already? How can I forget the face of my would-be killer? For the love of God, I was not trying to kill you! But you're certainly making me wish otherwise. You lost the privilege of me trusting anything coming out of your mouth or made by your hands a long time ago. Ah! You probably was trusting your face then. Calm down already. What the hell happened between you 2? She insulted me. After you tried to give me food poisoning. What? Food poisoning? I'm sorry, but not my fault your stomach can only handle carrots. Sure. Fault on my stomach, not in your awful cooking. There's nothing wrong with my cooking. We almost botched the mission because I was too sick to even speak properly. Maybe you cut the flu or something on the way there. I'm starting to see what this is all about. What do they mean by a mission? Everyone, please. What kind of scatterbrain would get herself sick before going in dangerous territory? The kind of person magenta with green and red. It's my artistic vision. Yeah. Your artistic vision. Well, three of you paid attention to me already. That was loud. Sorry, Penny. What is it? I'm sorry for being rude, but I need to... Evelyn, Miss Blonde Hair. Jack. You can call me Jack. Nice to meet you. Jack, it's a pleasure. What I wanted to say is, you and Evelyn are being awfully negative right now. Bollocks. Crap. Huh? Why are they suddenly nervous? We should prepare. We don't really have that much time. There's something coming our way. Evelyn and Penny produced their weapons. A set of identical swords now hovers behind Penny's back, while Evelyn... Tonfa. She thrust her hands behind her back, under her jacket. When she moved them to the front, again, two mechanical tonfa were attached to her wrists, pivoting in place twice before stopping in a position parallel to her forearms. Of all places to meet carrots again. She just falls into a guard stance, bending her knees. There's no trace of a weapon on her body. But again, no trace of Evelyn carrying tonfa either. If Ruby cites any indication, weapons can have compact forms. I was thankfully still holding onto my whip. I can't exactly put my gauntlets away, so I'm more than prepared to fall into a square formation, our backs facing each other as we overlook our surroundings. Evelyn, what do you hear? Quick footsteps, rapid but not heavy. There's a sound of rustling leaves, but no destruction. Is it a single enemy? Yes. For the love of... What exactly did Osprey want us to hunt? Okay, I get the picture. Whatever we're supposed to hunt is now actually coming our way at breakneck speed. But how did it find us before we found it if it was so far away? What do you mean how? We're inches away from a cat fight there. And Jack, Testament suffers from amnesia. He knows very little about Erminent and the Grimm. You can't be serious! In Testament, Grimm are attracted by negative emotions. What? You mean it found us because of your fight? Yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that in the Grimm-infested forest. She gets on my nerves. We can do that later. Now focus, dammit. What do you know about this thing? It's getting closer. Osborne said it's not native to the Emerald Forest. It was also implied to be particularly dangerous, so it's safe to assume it's not a common Grimm. So looking at a single, dangerous Grimm who is agile enough to move through this thick forest without causing unnecessary damage, and whose footsteps are clicks. That doesn't sound like any Grimm I've ever encountered. Being poked on. What? I got a random Steam message. Oh, darn it. I don't know what kind of Grimm it is. You do? It's a... The image hit the forest from the tree line directly in front of me. I'm the first one who got the best look at it. I wish I hadn't. Hi, Ugly. How you doing? How's life? How's the kids? The gangly figure slithers its way into the clearing. The middle legs touch the ground first, precisely sitting on the underbrush with nary sound, while the posterior twins throw us in the tree. They're thin but strong, made of chitinous, lucid darkness. The tubular body of the Grimm progresses into a long neck and produces a triangular head, with large bulbous eyes protruding from a mask of osseous material. Osseous? Osseous. The fuck, Manos? Using them their fancy words again. The same hard substance covers the upper side of its body and the entirety of its two front legs. They're bigger and thicker than the ones it walks on, split in 3 segments. The final parts are slowly upwards as the Grimm settles properly on the ground, like a pair of saw-toothed butterfly knives. Its mandible lowers with a sickening click, and it emits a sibilant hiss as it stands thrice our height. What the hell is this thing? I've only faced Beowulf so far, so I'm by no means an expert, but I'm convinced there's something fundamentally different about this scrim. When I was facing the Beowulfs, I felt like a piece of meat about to be assaulted and mauled by a starving dog. But this thing? It tilts its head to the right ever so slightly and my skin crawls. I feel sized up, like it's wondering which piece to carve out first. How to avoid killing me to enjoy his meal without spoiling the meat. A terrible, skillful gourmet of human flesh. That's the wall Lang. We gotta get out of this thicket immediately. We need open ground. I'll take a step back. It takes a step forward. There's a large glade to the north of here. One of Penny's swords makes an exaggerated show to the point to the north. While Lang bristles and clicks at us. Ew, so creepy. Wouldn't the force give us more cover? No amount of cover would do us any good fighting this thing. I wanted to ask why I was about to, when the wall line gives us the answer. It's walking backwards of the tree. His eyes set in us and its body shimmers with the refracted light of the sun, and then, in a few seconds, it's no more. Lowering has gone from visible, translucent, to one thing of the forest. Oh shit! Let's get out of here! As I burst through the tree line, I hear clicks, moving shrubbery and creaking away from a few feet behind us. Our pursuer is foregoing its grace in the pursuit of prey. It's right behind us, isn't it? Damn right it is. Damn right it is. I'm not stopping to check! Can you even outrun in the forest? I'm sorry that you couldn't be eased into this kind of situations, Testament. But sometimes you have... Duck! Holy... We land and roll, get back on our feet, and press the failed tree. Its top half crashing to the ground. Let's talk more runny. What Evelyn said. All enemies will allow you to think about your next move, Testament. Sometimes you just have to act. The trees, it's coming again. Testament, watch out, dodge. Go right. Shit! And then she falls into our pursuer. Better hit than me, though. All Lang's front legs are sharp as steel. Rather have you all still in one piece and get blood on your best clothes? Remember, though, 99% of times you only have a few seconds to choose what to do. How much for the penny? 742, watch out! My eyes as I see a tree a few paces in front of us starting to fall on its side. The damn game's set up in front of trying to block our path. Jack hesitates, but for an instant. We can't slow down! Slide underneath it! Good idea, let's! What?! I feel my aura flaring. A sort of pumping from my core all the way to my limbs. My body goes lighter and my steps quicken, hammering at the underbrush. The tree's still falling. I can make it! I can't believe you made it! Yes, hit that, you overgrown bug. As you hear the ticket of breakneck speed, I realize I'm keeping up. Whatever guess the headmaster had about me, it's true. Penny and I have never tried to do something like this intense during training, but my body's keeping up with it. Keeping up with my teammates. The glade's right in front of us. What's the plan now? Depends. How do you feel, Testament? I feel great. We made the right choices and always stay one step ahead of our enemy. I feel fine, don't worry about me. Glad to hear it. Listen up. The moment we break out of the ticket, turn around and fire everything you've got. Got it? I'm going middle. I'll aim high. I'm going low then. I may be a good shot, but I can't miss aiming right in front of me. I'll join you, partner. I count from 3. Left hand gloves for a back pouch that Ruby got me when she bought those crystals. I need to fish around since the only kind of dust I have is fire. With a small burst of aura, I can feel the crystal shatter and disappear in my grip. Metal warms up. The creases of it and the black symbol coming alive with red light. The first shot was hot in our tail, weaving through the thinner sea of trees and crushing the smaller ones on its way. Trying to just before we get out of the forest and lose its advantage. 3, 2, 1! Did we get it? We got the tree line for sure. The area in front of us is riddled with bronze cuts, bullet holes, and smoke. Sounds like a fun party, don't it? I see no trace of our enemy, though. If it was dead, there should be a disappearing carcass somewhere, right? Or does an invisible walling stay invisible even after death? Oh, we got him for sure. Jack shows with a wide grin, but not one of the girls has put away her weapons yet. But it's not over yet. I turn around, that's when I see it again. The Walang. It's still alive, but heavily injured. Its left back leg and the right middle leg are missing, and a pair of what I can identify as insect-sort wings are damaged and riddled with holes. Desperately trying to bend back under the white carapace on its back. Hey, Tripstew99, welcome! Or is that Doom? I think that's Doom. I hope that's Doom or I look stupid. I'll probably look stupid anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying. And yes, the new Jack sprite is pretty awesome, I'll be honest. It is Doom. Okay, hi Doom. It's down and crippled. You can't get away from us. Fire on, team! You ready? Ow, that hurt. Okay. If you're not watching this live, you're missing out on the chat. It's awesome. Was close any better? A little bit, yeah. It's stumbling. Evelyn, now! Penny, give me a boost. Affirmative. Touch him in his arms. Got it! Web snaps through the air and wraps around the wall like its natural weapons. With muscles powered by R, I pull it taut. Evelyn slams her fists together, the tonfa on her wrist connecting as I let go of her arms. The sides of the tonfa produce two halves of a blade each, transforming the contraption into a bladed staff, which she grabs out of thin air. Technically not, because they don't appear to thin air, they're whatever, I've gone over that before. The phone cartridge, and then Evelyn pirouettes through the air and lands on Penny's outstretched hands. The ginger shifts Evelyn's weight on her outstretched right leg. her hand shifting closer and closer to her chest under Evelyn's jumping momentum. Evelyn's quadriceps bulged a strain against her suit, and the earth cracks around Penny. Penny pushes forward, and Evelyn's blasts off. And that takes care of it. Evelyn stands up from her crouched position and separates the bladed staff into two tonfas again, before sliding them back under her jacket, where they disappear. That was incredible! But Jack, how'd you know Evelyn could do that? This is not the first time we've fought together. As much as I hate to admit it, she's terribly good at that weapon of hers. Alright. They didn't mention some kind of mission they were around before. Still, good job, Testament, Penny. You acted to our cues quickly and efficiently. That was great teamwork. For real? I never worked in a team before, so I thought... Penny, you were incredible. More than that, spectacular. Your aim was true and you didn't make me lose any momentum. It's like my legs are pushing off solid metal. It was no trouble at all. I just have a particularly deep knowledge of momentum and forces of action and reaction. And high physical strength. I'm no slouch, but damn, you're probably stronger than me. She gives the best hugs in the world, that's for sure. We're gonna get an orthopedist on standby if she hugs it for full strength. I can't help but laugh. A good, boisterous, long laugh that makes the last vestiges of tension leave my shoulders. Vestiges of tension. I had trouble saying that word. It's spelled right and everything. I just have trouble. Vestiges of tension leave my shoulders. We did it. We survived the initiation and passed the test. Well, it seems congratulations are in order, children. Headmaster Ospin! You were watching? Not this closely all the time, but did you really think we would let 4 children enter this forest on a dangerous mission without supervision? Yes! For all we know, you went all the way to Mishtal to get a wall line just to make this test more difficult. My children, you think I would ever... Yes! Anyway, are you here to take us back to Beacon, Headmaster? Among other things. The Headmaster turns around and points to the ruins scattered throughout the large glade we're standing in. The Emerald Forest was once home to a flourishing civilization. It could be considered a precursor of modern Vale. But like civilizations are wont to do, in Armament, it fell. Those that came after it learned from its fall, with internal strife and wars. And yet, we repeated the same mistakes. Children, we live in a world where learning from the past is not good enough anymore. So what other options left to us? This suddenly got deep and somber. Learning from the past doesn't help us avoid the same mistakes. Well, that's a given, because all events, including mistakes, are connected to their own times. Knowing about mistakes committed by your forefathers can only help you so much in a world that's continuously changing. So if the past is no good, then you can't look at the future. The present? Yes, Mr. Decabegus. We learn from what's around us. We learn from other people, especially those who are different from us. Only seeking to interact with those who think the same as you puts a limit to what can be learned from each other. Which is why it's important to try and make ties with as many people as possible, even those you may disagree with on certain issues. You 4 are as different from each other as can be. You all have unique pasts, ideologies, and aspirations, but it's my belief that despite these differences, you rise above the challenges before you victorious, wiser, and more united for the experience. Just like you did earlier today. Jacqueline B. Ivory. Penny Polodinia. Testament D. Cabegis. Evelyn Damrot. From today onwards and forevermore, little bit, Miss Ivory, you will be Team Jade. Wait a minute. There's no A in either of Pay's initials. That's the joke. And hey, you made it through the prologue, alive in one piece. Kind of, sort of, not really. Also, my voices are going all over the place. I kind of apologize for that, but not really. Alright. This time for sure. I've conquered you, Necktie. Mwahaha. It's the morning of our first day of classes at Beacon. Today, Team Jade, even though there's no A in Penny's initials, goes to academic life. Other than homework and classmates, this also means uniforms, and the male version of Beacons features a tie. There's strictly 5 minutes to tie correctly, more or less. Yeah, my voice is cracking a lot. It's like I just hit puberty. 31 years old, goddammit, I've been through puberty. No, what that is, Doom, I was screaming and yelling a lot earlier because I did the podcast today. And I was doing most of the talking. In fact, I did nearly all the talking, and all that kind of wore my throat a little bit more than usual. So, I would apologize for that, but it's my choice to do this shit, so fuck it. As the kids would say. You know, whippersnappers in your crazy lingo and bingo, get off my yard. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I guess I never had to learn to tie one in my life before. Precious information. Evelyn, can I come out? I asked loudly to be heard through the door. I'm changing in the bathroom while everyone's changing in the bedroom, Penny in the kitchen, and Jack on the balcony. Oh, fuck you too, Doom. No, it's fine. I've been told my voice sounds very young compared to my age. So add to that a bit of a cracking. Yeah, that can't sound very masculine, but, you know, it is what it is. And I'm up to it, you know. It's fine. Now, one may wonder why each of us is changing in a different room. Well, I'm a guy, so it's a given. Penny also cleaned the kitchen before anyone could ask why. And Evelyn and Jack, yeah, I don't think those two are that comfortable around each other yet. Unless it's a battle. And Jack lost a rock, paper, scissors. Charm, he says. Well, you say that, Doom, but I'm still single, so, Well, work in progress, I guess. Of course you can. The real question is, should you? I sat and rolled my eyes, leaning my forehead against the wood. Alright, other question. Have you 100% finished changing into your uniform? Oh no, he's learning. He'll soon going to overthrow his masters. Shouldn't that technically be mistresses? Given the context? Hey, Blue Dragon, welcome back. Hope you enjoy. And looks like you're caught up on things. Congrats. It's a good thing, so I'm probably going to butcher the reading more, so, yay. Look forward to that, I guess. Evelyn. Testament. Oh, screw this. If she's still not finished, I gave her plenty of chances to tell me. I'm coming out. And women everywhere rejoiced. Oh, that still cracks me up. I always know that's coming, but it still cracks me up. Cause it's so good. It's so good. That little... Well, she's dressed, but now I have another problem. So, how do I look? How many words can I use? The uniform hugs everyone's curves is wow. I mean, it's not like you can't notice with her normal clothes on, but in a miniskirt, it's just something else. And the thigh gap between the skirt's hem and the knee-high socks. Aw, why so sexy you're at a loss for words? Hello again, bluntness. I have words, I don't know if I should voice them. Keep the profanities to one word, and you can go right ahead and worship me. Haughty, aren't we? Evelyn, Testament? I'm coming out as well. A few seconds after Penny's voice carries through, the kitchen door opens. How do I look? Oh my god, Penny, you're adorable. It looks really good on you, Penny. Thanks. I've never worn a uniform before. While Penny's not as curvaceous as Evelyn, the uniform still suits her. Not as well as her normal clothes, but the colors... Huh? Penny, why still have your collar on under the uniform? I have a scar, yes. A positively ugly scar that I wish to keep hidden from sight at all times. Oh wow. If you need a collar that covers the entirety of your neck, it must be a pretty big scar. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Oh, I don't mind. It's perfectly fine. Huh? That's a surprisingly cheaper reaction. That's the spirit. And you're in luck, for I am an expert at scar removal. You are? You are? I am. I can prepare a salve that periodically applied. I'm coming out. Please do come right outside this very instant, Jack. We're awaiting your review with fervent curiosity. That was not subtle at all, Penny. But didn't you say the scar didn't bother her? Oh well. I wonder what the uniform looks like on Jack. What? What? Jack? Hey, what's wrong with the three of you? Did I get the knot wrong? No, it's perfect. Jack, that's the male uniform. Yeah? Why? 'Cause I don't like skirts? Bloody hell, does it look that bad on me? It doesn't, and that's the problem! Carrots, what the hell does that even mean? Nyeh! Evelyn burst down on whatever she was going to say next and walks to the apartment's front door, leaning her head against it once, twice, 3 times. Seriously, what's her problem? There's nothing wrong, but I guess it's attention grabbing? Especially since it looks better on her than it does on me. That's it? Let people watch, who cares? Yeah, who cares? That's the spirit. Although... Hold still for a moment. In a matter of seconds, Jack undoes the faulty knot I had produced, adjusts positioning, and length of my necktie, and then makes a new knot. Perfect. And to tight, not to loose. Length is spelled wrong here. Guess I'm still pointing those out. There we go. Looking dashing there. My dad always said, a bad time makes a bad day. Uh-huh. Well then, let's go to breakfast. Kids, get off the door, will you? Hey, you... Come on, partner. We'll support meal of the day. Ellen gets off the door as Jack grabs me by the shoulders and proceeds to push me towards it, completely ignoring my shattered, broken, destroyed pride. Of course you realize this means war. Evelyn! What? Please teach me how to do a tie. I just realized I've never been shown around the school. Remember where the mess hall is, right? If I didn't, we'd be in trouble. Damn. I've never seen so many people all eating in the same place. Me neither. The school was mostly empty the last few days. And on Saturday and Sunday, we didn't eat here. Well, but I'm not the only one who's never lived a school life makes me feel more at ease. Sharing the pain and all that. What? You've never returned to the academy? Never ever, partner. But you're so strong. Flatterer. You haven't even seen my semblance. FYI, I've never returned to the combat academy either. Neither have I. I have to call bullshit. You've obviously all been trained in combat. Or am I in a team of 3 fighting savants? Well, of course you've been trained, dummy. But do you think combat academies are the only places in Eminent where you can learn to fight? I don't know, are they? For all I know, they could be. Oh, right, you're missing memory. There are other venues available to those who wish to learn the art of combat in Remnant. Retired or injured hunters can take apprentices, and there are non-hunters versed in the workings of R and Dust living outside the 4 kingdoms. I see. Sounds reasonable. Well, it does. Now let's get some grub. I'm famished. Wow. This is the best food I've eaten in months. Oh? Well, don't you usually cook for yourself? Oh dear, here they go again. Of course I do. But I can't do miracles while on the road. I tune out the argument in favor of facing Penny, who today got a perfect picture selection of food for her breakfast. How's the food, Penny? It's definitely nutritionally balanced, but I think the eggs are slightly overcooked. Probably to give them more consistency before the scrambling procedure. You know, a simple good enough would have sufficed. But it wouldn't have been a sufficiently informative answer to your inquiry. I can't help but laugh at her honest worry about my possible lack of knowledge about her breakfast. Thanks for the concern, but I was just trying to make small talk, Penny. Oh! Sorry, I'm not really used to it, so I can't properly distinguish yet. Well, it's fine. To be honest, it's kinda cute. There she goes, like clockwork. You're doing this to distract me, aren't you? What? I know what you're talking about. Calling me and my mannerisms cute. Because you remember how I reacted the day we met. Oh, that. Yes, I may be trying to make you blush on purpose. She laughed at my admission. I'm glad I stopped her from going into a funk. Thanks. You don't have to worry so much. I'm not a particularly negative person. But you made such a cute puppy face. It's just a little communication mishap. Why does it get you so down? Well, the thing is... Penny! Everyone! Good morning! Ruby, good morning! Ruby, a good morning from me as well. Thanks. But enough about me. You're wearing the beacon uniform. My eyes widen as Ruby suddenly flings herself to Penny's right to hug her. I managed to sit properly while doing so. That's impressive. That means you've passed initiation. Congratulations! Thanks, Ruby. After an instant of uncertainty, Penny returns to the hug with the biggest of smiles on her face. Aw, no hug for me? Oh, hi, Evelyn. Is that your 4th? Why is Ruby staring at Jack like... Oh, right. You're a girl, right? Oh, isn't that like our question? But Jack seems to be taking it in stride. Sure am. Name's Jacqueline B. Ivory, but you can call me Jack. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, you're so pretty and your hair is so long, I thought of course she must be a girl, but you have the male uniform on, so I got confused. It's alright. I guess I'm the only female student who wears the male uniform. As far as I know. But seriously, it looks better on you than the guys. And she knows how to ties better than me, too. That's because I used to do it for my father growing up. Just takes practice. I'd be more than happy to help you with that, Testament. You would? Thanks, Penny. And Evelyn and Penny are giving each other a thumbs up for some reason. Who cares? Come back to me, Pride. Okay, 2 questions. Are you the guy Ruby was making a weapon for, and what is she making a fool of herself out of herself for now? Another girl has now approached our table, and she's, well, to be blunt, she's everything Ruby's not, if I had to make a comparison. Ruby's petite, and has short dark hair. This girl is very tall and has long golden hair all the way to the middle of her back. Ruby is, well, she's petite in more ways than one. The blonde girl is, Evelyn's bigger anyway. Also, I think maybe Evelyn saw her spar in the amphitheater with another girl a couple days ago. Yang, I wasn't embarrassing myself. I was asking a completely legitimate question. Wait, Yang? Wasn't she the one who... So, she's the girl who used common sense on you. Oh my gosh, she actually said it out loud. Testament, I was supposed to be private. It was? Yes! Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you? Oh right, you don't know Yang. That's a deja vu. A crime more like it. I'm Yang, Ruby's teammate and older sister. Oh wait, what? Older sister? They don't look that much alike, to be completely honest. I'm Testament. And yes, Ruby did make my weapon, and I will make sure to repay her. Glad to know that. And hi, Penny. I can't believe it when Ruby said you're going to be attending Beacon as well. I couldn't believe it myself at first. It's a pleasure to see you again, Yang. Testament is my teammate. This is Evelyn Damrot, my partner. Hey there. Hey there yourself. Evelyn Damrot. And this is our team leader and Testament's partner, Jacqueline. Be Ivory. But you can call me Jack. Another blonde, finally. I was starting to despair, only having Jean to share it with. I heard that! I stammered to the right, but I can't identify the source of the voice. What was that about? Hopefully, she's the one who breaks the stereotype. Between you and the dunce, I have half of mind removing from my life anything even remotely resembling a shade of yellow. Also, that outfit again. Hey, Doom Blue Dragon, do either of you know what that outfit's from? Given the, nature of the J Discord, I'm guessing it's something Fire Emblem related, but I want to be sure. Because I have no idea. I guess this is another of Ruby's teammates? Wow, she's pretty. Not that Ruby and Yang aren't pretty, but while Ruby's cute pretty and Yang is hot pretty, this one is class pretty. Does that make sense? She'll be cute as well, but slender and very well dressed in a princessly manner, if that's even a word. I can't help but imagine her in something like a long ballroom dress. Wait, didn't Penny mention a teammate of Ruby she could take fashion advice from, and... Oh. You must be Weiss then. Don't worry, Ruby. I won't spill those beans. Oh well, Weiss. You got another admirer. Wait, what? And why is it correctly identified a Weiss then looking like I'm her worst enemy? What are you talking about? Admirer? Oh, come on, don't play dumb. How else did you know Weiss Cream's name? I love that pun. It is from Fire Emblem. Also, 4Cam 19 or 10. Hang on. I'm kind of nearsighted in that fonts. 4Cam 10, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream thus far. And from what Fire Emblem, or is that a universal thing across the series? I don't know. Anyway, welcome. Glad you joined us. I still love that pun, Ice Cream. I fucking love that. I guess you know me from my singing career? Or are you an extended of my family? So she actually is some kind of princess. Cool! But, seriously. I think there's a misunderstanding here. I have no idea who Weiss is supposed to be, except for Ruby's teammate. Okay, seriously, why is that so shocking? What's so funny? For real? He seems to be telling the truth. At least, I think so. Oh, wow. Why is every girl I meet in Ville a different kind of total knockout? For Kim, I am aware that my mic audio is only coming in mono. I don't know how to fix that though. I'm pretty sure it's setting in OBS, because when I do the podcast in Discord streaming and everything, that comes out stereo. Actually, you know what? Okay, I'll mess with that later. After Cute Pretty, Hot Pretty, and Class Pretty, meet Grease Pretty. This black-haired beauty, which by way of elimination must be Ruby's final teammate, just exudes natural poison every step she makes. And she feels like she's not even trying. But the question remains, how does he know Weiss's name? The better question is, how does he not know? Wasn't she draining the prospect just a few seconds ago? I'm Blake, by the way. Blake Belladonna. Nice to meet you, everyone, and hello again, Penny. Testament de Gabijis. But seriously, I have no idea who Weiss is outside of her relationship to Ruby. Even that was a guess. Meaning... Penny told me about a teammate of Ruby who has great fashion sense, and Ruby herself mentioned her name in passing. 50-50, so I took a guess. Oh, that's true. Stop being surprised already! Well, considering the information at your disposal, it's logical you'd come to that conclusion. You certainly couldn't have made that bet on Yang or Blake. Excuse me? Hey! I'm Wei Schnee. Schnee. Wait. Okay, this company Evan told me about? No wonder she was surprised that I didn't recognize her. Although, she doesn't seem that bad. Or at least not as bad as the company's name would have you think. She's a bit uppity, I guess. I see. It's a pleasure. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. Seriously?! That voice again. What the hell? Now, I'd like to stay and chat some more. I'm afraid classes are about to begin. We should all hurry. Oh, the bell. We'll only have half an hour. By the way, if I had half an hour to get to class in between classes, I'd be ecstatic in high school. Hell, I had more time in college, but not that much. Good lord. Yeah, dude, that is an awesome outfit. I don't know fuck all about Fire Emblem except that it's a tactical RPG, turn-based. That's kind of it. I'm sure we'll see each other during classes. Have a good day. I can call you Testament, right? Oh, come on! No, for real, who's doing that? Sure, if I can call you Weiss. Absolutely. Have a good day, Testament. Everyone. And there she goes. Blake and Yang hot on her tail. Par for an explanation regarding that fashion sense comment. Oh, this is unfair. Have any idea how long it took me to get Weiss to be friendly to me? What's your secret? Ruby? I haven't the foggiest idea. This isn't over. Not by a long shot. And that's 4. Well, That's a weird team. They are. Hey, look at us? Good point. Anyway, she doesn't seem that bad. You mean Weiss? Considering what you told me about her family's company, she's just like the youngest daughter of the family. It's not like she has any administrative power. And hey, she's an individual like the rest of us. Even if statistically humans and fauna don't get along that well, I like to always keep an open mind. If I thought that every human I meet's a racist, talk about self-fulfilling prophecies. Yes, Blue, we know. Why she's Ruby's partner? I don't think she'd be able to get along with a genuinely bad person. Although, she did warm up to you uncharacteristically quickly. I thought that up to me indirectly complimenting her without the aim to flirt with her. First impressions are a powerful thing. And this is true. Anyway, we should get going too. Right, Jack? Jack? Yes, she seems like a nice girl. Her arms are gripping her elbows quite tightly and she's staring at nothing. Can she even hear me? Partner? You okay there? It's nothing, Testament. I'm sorry. Let's go refresh ourselves and then to class, alright? Did something happen? I really don't know, Penny. First day of school, guys. Be sure to not be late to class. Done. There's a certain hustle and bustle as we fall into the almost packed class. I noticed that there are very few seats left and no sets of four, sorry. Things like that happen when you arrive almost at bell time. You don't really get a choice in seat dispositions. Bummer. Oh well. I have to make new friends. Sounds good. I'll see you guys after classes. I look around the classroom and notice an empty seat at the far right of the row. I set myself just as the classes fall silent, which I guess means the professor has arrived. A slightly rotund man on the short side stands in front of the desk, in the middle of the classroom's bottom area. He sports a finely trimmed mustache and wears mostly burgundy. Also, these old place-hanger sprites crack me up. Children, I welcome you back into these halls. Porter didn't change at all during break. Seems like Ruby and her team are sitting a couple rows behind me. Professor Port, huh? I hope you use these weeks to relax, catch up with your family and friends left behind. Because from today on, we're getting back to familiarizing ourselves with our prey. He makes a grandiose movement and raises a hand to point at the wall behind him, where a gigantrophy of a grim hangs. I think I said that right. For our enemy is restless, relentless, and always up for feasting on scrumptious human morsels. Even in the comfort of our homes, even in our most private moments. Ominous. Why, for example, I remember one time, I almost jumped out of my seat as a large portion of the class lets out a collective groan. What the hell? There I was, deep in enemy territory, having just felled a particularly strong adversary. It was a long and hard-fought battle. But that's a story for another time. Thank you, gods! I was so satisfied with my catch, I decided to help myself to my guilty pleasure. A bag of a fine blend of vacuo tea, a boiling kettle, and a whistle later, lo and behold, I was about to enjoy my piece of nirvana. Okay, I think I'm starting to get ideas to why the groans. But alas, soon a new enemy appeared to chastise me for my mistake. Even though my immediate surroundings had been cleared by my own hands, an opal swooped down from the sky. While the story sounds kind of interesting, his storytelling ability is, well, quick. And I went to my weapon, swiftly holding it up to shield myself from the beast's mighty dive. At least it doesn't go on that long. Stumbling, but not knocked to the ground, I flexed and pirouetted up in the air. But, okay. Lo and behold, my enemy was defeated and faded at my feet. Oh my god! That went on for almost the whole lesson! I understand why so many people dread a story time. I mean, there are a few interesting tidbits here and there, but it's mostly purple prose. That experience taught me many valuable lessons, which I saw fit to share with you today. Damn it, are I supposed to be paying attention? If he's not a sadist and made it difficult on purpose, he's in serious work in his public speaking. Let's see. What could have been an important point in that story? Now the caveat here, I've played this before, so I know the answers. Yeah, I guess it's been pretty low on the priority list for Manos, just to replace that sprite. He really needs to, though. Because that's just goofy. Given the quality of everything else, this is just goofy. The professor mentioned that he had cleared out his immediate surroundings, which meant that since he was alone and not in a negative state of mind, the game had been attracted there by something else. Was the lesson about the grim sense of hearing, Professor Port? Indeed it was. Very observant, young man. Ah, score 1 for Team Testament. The opal is a grim shaped like a bat. And just like their animal counterparts, they have bad eyesight but incredible hearing, and locate their prey with echolocation. Even from afar, the whistle of my kettle had attracted it like a moth to the flame. And if I hadn't been keeping my weapon by my side, I would have died with his first attack. Always have your weapon at the hand when in a hostile environment, children. You never know when you may need it. Alright, that's like something I should make a note about. That's all the time we have for today, children. I encourage you to review and possibly deepen your knowledge about opals. Have a bountiful day. Well, I'm famished. Let's find the girls again and... Shoot! You're telling me they're supposed to actually... Or I'm supposed to be paying attention all this time? Will you pipe down? And of course you're supposed to pay attention. You're in school! I'll go on a limb and guess that Professor Port's classes have never had that much participation from students. Penny, seriously, what's your secret? I feel so sluggish. I have no idea how I kept awake through it all. I guess I'm just used to listening to long speeches. My father has a habit of going into his own little world and muttering out his thoughts. Practice makes perfect, huh? I have no desire whatsoever to practice enduring that. For once, I agree with Felvin. I'm glad that's over and done with. So, what do you want to do the afternoon? I think I'll go into Ville. Want to inquire about that part-time job? That's the plan, yes. I was thought about asking about helping in the kitchens like you mentioned, but they said to come back tomorrow. While I'm at it, I guess I'll go check the shops in Main Street and see what they have for sale in the chocolate and cookies department. Do you want a Company Testament? Nah, it's okay. I have a sneaking suspicion that you'd try and dissuade me. I'll be waiting your return then. And remember that the last bulkhead to Beacon is at 10 p.m. I will keep that in mind. See you later, girls. Later, partner. Alright. Please keep one aside for me, okay? I'll pick it up by the end of the week, I swear. Sounds good, but are you sure you're going to this brand? It's a bit pricey for a student. I know, but I need to do at least this much. You either got a lucky girlfriend or she's got you whipped. And that's my cue to leave. Right. Good evening. You. I was getting a bit too personal. Although he's probably right. People don't usually go all out on presents unless it's a special occasion. But considering that I owed a Ruby and Penny, might as well be. Anyway, that's settled. I need 200 yen lin, not yen lin, to buy that box. So now it's time to inquire about that part-time job. What was the place called? From dusk till dawn? Also, here's the bookshop. Oh. Okay, well, fuck you too then. Good evening. Welcome to From Dusk Till Dawn. Hello. I'm here to inquire about that part-time job. You beacon student? What? How does he know that? You are unlocked. You beacon student? Well, yeah, but... Perfect. You hired. What? Just like that? Need fighter. You can work evening shifts. Come in free. You free now? Or you have to shift for trial? For try? Well, yes, but... Good. Get counter. Hey! An apron gets thrown on my face. When I pull it back down, the stockkeeper's already walking towards the back of the shop. Hey, I asked for zero dust. Look inside first drawer. What? And he's gone. What the hell has happened in this shop that he would need someone who can fight as a part-timer? I usually said and checked the first drawer of the counter. Inside I found a one-ear noodle mic and earbud. I check on the security camera from Vault. If you need advice, talk to Noodle. Sir? Why is the shop need to be closed and reopened again? No time for talk. First customer. Welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Come again. Very, very good. Closing time now. Thank God that's over. And thank God no one commented on the noodle. I remove it and the apron both. All in all, it wasn't so bad. It was just about weighing or counting the needed dust for each client. And if they were about to ask questions, the shopkeeper was already telling me the answer in my ear. I can see myself doing this every now and then. No kidding, Blue Dragon. I think that job was pretty easy. Very good. Hiring you, good choice. Thanks. I didn't think it would go so smoothly. Hold that scroll, please. Sure. I'll write my scroll and the shopkeeper does the same, swinging his own device horizontally and above mine. What? A little first-time bonus for incentive. You come back, yes? Sure. Good. Late now. Got to close a new Miss Last bulkhead. Right. I'll see you around? Holy. I can't believe this. I already solved the money problem. If I want to, I'd definitely go get Ruby's present and cash the last bulkhead with plenty of time to spare. Congratulations! You've reached the dating sim part of Jade. From now on, you'll be able to see 3 different kinds of story events. Main story events. These are unchangeable events that will happen automatically. Progress the main story and or introduce new characters. They usually take place on Sundays. Route events. These are events tied to characters you have already met outside of Team Jade and will progress their own personal route. You can make them happen on Saturdays, provided you meet certain conditions first. Extra events. These are events that will give you special items, increase your stats, or introduce new characters and routes. Most can happen by being in the right place at the right time, on the right day. Some may also require meeting certain conditions, or a bit of luck. Outside of these, visiting certain locations at certain times will allow you to spend your time and engage in various activities. These allow you to build up your stats, obtain money, new knowledge, and items. For example, you may suggest buying that present for Ruby by stopping at the Main Street shop on the way home. Shopping won't advance your time, unless you trigger an event. Have fun in the World of Jade, but remember, you only have 183 in-game days, so make the most of it. Actually, no, this is right now, that's not entirely true. I think we're stuck at day 105. So, shop. Welcome, how can I help you? Premium, Alphys and Cookies box. Yeah, she came around. Have a nice day. And everyone's closed, so let's go back to school. Blue Dragon, don't you need on a heroine with a bunch of other... Blue, buddy, it's not heroin, it's harem. I'll type it out for you, hang on. That's the word you're looking for, is harem, not heroin. I shouldn't laugh, I really shouldn't, but having a heroine or a bunch of other girls is something completely different, let me tell you. I mean, I would know from personal experience, but if the movies have taught me anything, that's a wild night, that's for sure. And I don't think we can do much else right now, so let's hit dorms. There's our hard worker. How did it go? Yeah, it's all fine, Blue. Good enough. A little weird, to be honest. What about yours? It was good. Also, apparently, after we left the mess hall, Team Ruby had the biggest food fight in the history of Beacon. They what? Oh man, I'm glad I was out of the blast zone for that. Among themselves? I guess another first year team, actually. We saved you some food at dinner at the Testament. It's in the kitchen. Awesome, I'm famished. And where's Jack? In the kitchen. For your sake that she didn't want to try and add personal touches or something. Blue noted. Of that she didn't. Or rather she did, it's Evelyn who's in the wrong about that story. She's not cooking. She's sitting on the chair, staring at her jointed hands on the table. Hey, partner. Hey, Testament. I think they immediately put you to work? Yep. So, why are you hiding in the kitchen? Take a seat at the table. Find the food still warm enough to eat comfortably. I wouldn't exactly call it hiding. I just needed some time alone to think. Refocus myself. Whatever happened this morning hit you that hard? I was surprised. I didn't expect something and it threw me for a loop. Want to talk about it? Not really. I mean, it's something you can't really do anything about. I need to learn to live with it. We've been partners for less than 2 days. I don't think it's fair to make you shoulder my emotional baggage on you already. Oops. Can't be more troublesome than the first time I met Evelyn. Okay, now you must tell me. She was trying to observe me in my sleep. Whatever that means. Oh god, she gave you the crazy eyes. You mean she always look at that when she's using her symbians? Most of the time. Heh. You know what? I don't feel so scrambled anymore. She stands up and stretches her arms over her head before heading to the door. As she walks past me, she places her left hand on my shoulder and gives me a squeeze. Thanks, partner. I really needed that laugh. Seems like every member of this team has something worrying them deep down. Me and my past, Penny her hidden side, Jack and this baggage of hers. Well, maybe except Evelyn? So far, she's only been bothered by not being able to tell us about Jack beforehand, because she wanted me and Penny to make our own opinion. I wonder, what's it that worries her? Maybe I should start keeping a diary on my scroll. There's so much stuff coming at me. You gotta put it in perspective. Good morning, sleepyhead. Hey, I woke up on time. You're an early riser. So, I've had this a couple hours, and I haven't eaten dinner, and I'm getting kind of tired, so, which is funny because I'm not going to sleep for another couple hours anyway, but, I think what I'm going to have to do is call it here, unfortunately. Save, click, yes. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so, yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks so much for watching this clusterfuck. Hopefully next stream I do, I won't be strained from my voice from having done a previous podcast, although who knows. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed if you're watching this live. If you're watching this later on YouTube, hopefully you enjoy it there too. Don't forget to hit that follow button on Twitch, that subscribe button on my YouTube channel, subscribe button on the RAGELogin channel, as well as any other button wherever else you may be seeing this. That way, you get a rager when we get a rager, and everybody wins. Because who doesn't love a good rager? And on that note, if you're feeling particularly generous, and I don't know why you would, feel free to hit up our Patreon, the link's in the description below. And if you want that money to go to anywhere specific, make sure you note that in the comments, in the payment as well. One of our main goals is getting me a computer that's more advanced than an Athlon 2X2 AM3 socket. But that's neither here nor there, really. It's entirely up to you. By all means, there's no pressure, at least not from me. So, the important thing is I'm hoping you guys are enjoying yourselves during the stream and the videos and everything else. That's the important thing above all else. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Especially if you stuck around since the beginning. Especially if you stuck around all 14 streams. Good lord. Thanks so much. I'm gonna take off. Have yourselves a fantastic, safe night. Take care. And, I'll see you all next time. Peace, everybody. Later.